Hello! So today we are off of the farm, we're out at my folks, and Dad has a new project. So it's winter, we're not working on the farm, it's too cold, it's like, I don't know, less than 10 degrees outside right now, the low's below zero. So Dad has a project that we're going to be helping him with a little bit. Well, I mean, Dad has a project that he will be doing most of the work with, but we're here for moral support and a little bit of help if we can do it. But my dad's been in the car business for years, since before I was born. He's done mechanic work, body work, and over the years he's acquired a lot of trades and is pretty much a jack of all trades and can help us with anything on the farm and help with old vehicles. That's his specialty. So he has a new find. Oh, what do they call it? It's like a garage find. It's been sitting for years, this old Ford truck. So he's going to be working on that, trying to get it going. And I thought you might like to see his previous work of what restoration work he's done in the past. The lighting isn't the greatest. I could open this other garage door. But this is the previous Ford truck that Dad worked on restoring. This truck has been in the family since it was brand new. My grandpa bought it brand new and used it on their land. Was an old vehicle that bummed around for a while. Dad misused it, mistreated it for a few times, and it had some dents and rust and things in it. It is a 1972 Ford camper special, I believe. Grandpa got it right off the lot. And yeah, it's been a good workhorse for years. And then over time, then Grandpa got newer vehicles and trucks, and this one kind of sat. And then after Grandpa passed, then Dad got it. And it had been sitting, not used, hadn't ran in over a decade. So that was been a winter project a few years ago. The entire thing has been repainted. Engine's been done. I'll have to have Dad come out and open up the hood for you to see, but it's getting a little dusty sitting in here. There have been rust throughout, right in through here, down along the door. There was holes you could see through. The rust had eaten away, and it's all like new. Some pieces Dad fabricated himself. Can't tell, I don't remember if it was this side or the other side. One of the sides ran into a pole with, and there was a big dent. Anyway, it all looks like new. So for Dad's new project, we'll see how far we can get with it. I'm not sure what his exact plans are. Yeah, I'm not sure what he plans to do with this new Ford that he's gotten. Guess we'll see. Here it is, the 1971 Ford F250. Color is Prairie Gold. This gem has been sitting since 1988. It was purchased from a farm co-op in Nebraska, brought to South Dakota, parked in the grass, and allowed to sit then. So it is not running at the moment. Dad purchased it and they pushed it onto the trailer and brought it here to his shop, and the goal today is to get this old gem running again.
Spent $200 and haven't got it running. Don't know if the motor's any good.
Well, that doesn't sound so great.
That's the way it goes. Yeah, you have the points of condenser out.
Yeah. Gotta mark that rotor when we pull that distributor out. Where that's at, so we know we go back in the same way. And then this goes, oh, that's right. I'm gonna take my Chevrolet tool, yeah, a hold down off of it. The only piece of chrome that's on the engine. That's all the parts house had for a hold down. Somebody was trying to take the distributor out. So now we just pull this guy out. We can get at it easier. I'd hate to think the last time I put points in.
I don't know what points are.
Right here. Those things there. And when they make contact, it goes away, spark, not, spark, not, spark. But the gap has to be just wide enough so it sparks, then it closes. And it's on this little cam right here that rotates it. And that way it pushes out and back, out and back, out and back.
It's for each of the cylinders in it.
Yep,
So how many of those do you need?
that's it.
Just
One
the one.
point. And then it has a condenser that goes in there too.
Looks too shiny to go in there.
I know it. So, there were no screws with it, so
Makes you wonder why they had the points out.
yeah. So then you find these. Look for a 17, there's a 14, 16, 18. Well, it says 17 or 18, so we got 18. So then we have to take and put this up on the high center, and we need to check the gap. Oh, it's pretty close. Just a tiny bit there. A little wide. Very particular. That's what it does. It goes around so fast it opens and closes, opens and closes. And each time it opens, spark. Closes, spark. Spark for every cylinder. So we'll see if we can get the condenser in there. That's and then this goes in there with it. So I'll have to cut off another bolt. So they were doing something. They were taking the distributor out. The hold on was off. All the wires are disconnected. The points are out. Why they were taking the points out is, I don't know. Usually you don't try to salvage points.
Might be one of those parts and they're trying to get it running.
Yeah. Could have been. But the bolt has been cut. Doesn't like to start real well. There, after the 5th try. Now we'll take this little guy loose. Put this wire on. That is that. Oh, we got a ground wire. That should have gone right there, I'll bet. I'll put that in there. That shouldn't move. In here, so let's take a smaller one and put some in it.
We get fancy and take the lid and drill a hole through it.
You took my words out of my mind. Yeah, that's what I thought about doing.
And then maybe even strap it somewhere.
Yeah. all the chunks out of it. Okay, now comes the fun part.
Starter?
Yeah.
You're gonna try and start it now?
He's got the starter's not in it.
Oh.
So you have to get underneath. So you put the starter in under here, and then we can turn it over, but the spark plugs aren't in.
Since this truck had been sitting outside, it is full of dust, dirt, grass, snow, rain, moisture. The entire inside is full of rust, and it was really hard for the guys to get the spark plugs out.
This was gas, I'd wait till tomorrow.
Yeah. That went in okay.
Okay, yeah, you can snug it up. Did it seem like it threaded in?
Yeah.
Because it was tight.
Yeah, this didn't have run it that hard. A little bit of dirty threads. Oh yeah. Just water will work for now, I suppose.
Yep.
What you doing, Dad?
Well, trying to get that spark plug in the hole. These old threads are not cooperating. Hold that up.
See, I'll pull it away from my face, I guess.
Yep.
Too late.
That should be enough to shred in there. Go ahead and hit it again. We'll check the okay. Can you Google the point gap on this?
16. And I said until you ditch the points and get them out of.
Yeah, no kidding. No, we agree, but
that was for 360. You'll see like another one. This person said points. What are those? He said 17. And in the dwell, 26 to 31. Okay, you ready? Yep.
keep cranking on it and see if it starts.
That's pretty cool. You just turned the key and it started too, right? You didn't even have to.
Never touched the throttle. Hit it again. Hit it again.
It's nice and smooth.
We lost our oil pressure, so we're thinking it's the oil sending unit.
Oh, I
We're
should
gonna
look at
change
that
it.
again.
Yeah, see if it came up now after it's sat.
A little bit of pressure.
It has pressure. It's coming up. As you revved it up, it did even more.
And you know, getting its fresher oil in there too. But you know, the lifters are quieting down.
And running flush, and I mean, maybe a little bit of risk with the flush, I suppose.
I wouldn't worry about it.
But if you run the flush and change the oil, I bet the pressure will come up too.
Yeah.
Because like even that filter, it would have been sitting there dry, and now you're trying to push oil through it.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll build this out. I bet you we could take this.
As long as it stays out of the fan, it'll be okay. Yeah.
I think we can strap and strap. That's all it's gonna do. Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah,
And there it is.
that's pretty good right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't go anywhere. We played that song in school with a band, the Watano Express. The guys playing all the instruments and one guy singing.
Yeah, well, that's probably good.
See?
Somewhere you had it wedged. Oh yeah.
Put in an oil filter.
Yep. Change oil.
Makeshift gas tank.
So it'll go right through here.
Oh, will it? Oh, that'll be better. That
And
won't
then you can
splash.
put this and screw it right on top. And that holds that top in place. So,
Like that?
yeah, let me take and stuff a rag around the hole. If I want this one or what I want.
Fancy.
I don't think it even needs to be strapped in.
No, I think it'll sit there.
I mean,
okay.
for like if we were gonna,
Well, how far down did it go into it?
I pushed it a lot in there.
It's good for a while anyway.
I think it went far enough in.
Okay, let's let it go for a ride. Here we go. Starts like a dream. May not have brakes, but we're not going to go too fast. That'll have to run down all the things that he's fixed on it. But we got it going. Hasn't been going since the 80s. "50-year-old truck doesn't look too bad. Stands out in the snow." Even can reverse. Fancy, fancy.
No problem. We got gas.
Everything survived fine.
Idle.
I knew if I touched the throttle, it'd go faster.
Sometimes you can hook your foot on the back of the, underneath the gas pedal and pull it back up.
Sure. Yeah, this little spring is for the kickdown, for the automatic. So
I suppose the choke will never open either because it's electric.
oh, you're right. Yeah, and I don't have this hooked up into there.
I don't think you can then.
Got a
Can
spot
you?
back here, but
Oh,
it wouldn't. You gotta get the threads so perfect on it.
and then you just need power to the choke.
Hey, that works. Let's see if it returns. Shut it off at high end and just hit the throttle now.
What's that?
Give it full throttle. When I came in, it was still on fast idle, and then I just bumped it.
It smells like,
just
smells like
flooded.
gas, yeah. I wasn't.
We can take it out again.
Yeah.
Now we got a throttle.
So before you go out, tell me everything that you've done on this so far.
Oh boy. Took the carburetor off the other pickup, put that on, and distributor, we had to put new points and condenser in it. Had to pull the distributor out and line it up with number 1 cylinders so it was fired right, and now the timing is just at a guess. Seems okay. We had problems with the solenoid. Ground cable, that finally is working. And that cable. Borrowed a battery, new ground strap, and we put a new fuel pump in it. Just put in fresh oil and filter, and we're waiting on a master cylinder, and we have wheel cylinders for the rear end yet, and
Makeshift gas tank.
yeah, our makeshift gas tank, roadkill gas tank. Send that picture of that into the roadkill, guys.
Yep.
So far, that's the list. We'll see what, put a new spark plugs. Just about couldn't get those out. They were so rusted in there that had to take a 1/2-inch drive breaker bar to get them out. Other than that, we're gonna go slide around the snow.
Okay. Now he's got speed. Just have to be able to stop now that we got speed and no brakes. There she goes, running for the first time in decades. And I think she looks pretty good in the snow. There's lots more that can be done, that will be done, many more projects for this truck. So if you've liked this video, please like and subscribe. If you think Dad should have his own channel, then let us know in the comments. We'll see how far he goes. Maybe he'll fully restore it. Maybe we'll try and flip it. We'll see. Lots of options. And we're getting close to spring, so we're looking forward to working on our farm, getting the garden planted, and still working on our pantry challenge. So lots more to come, but for today, we're saying goodbye and until tomorrow.